A chance to hear a student speaker. Introducing our student speaker is Dean Sarah Spear Barrett, the Dean of Academic Advising at ERC.
Congratulations. Our ERC student commencement speaker this year is Amber Radcliffe. Amber has a large fan club. Amber is a political science major with minors in Chinese studies and economics. She's been involved in several aspects of student life here at ERC, from serving on student council for 2 years to co-chairing the Rockin' Roosevelt Committee to working as a resident advisor. She's also had the opportunity to enhance her experience at UCSD by studying abroad in Beijing and interning for the State Department in Washington, D.C. After graduation, she hopes to pursue a master's degree in international relations and work for advancing human rights through public diplomacy. I have no doubt Amber will do great things. Amber has done much to enhance the lives of the students at ERC and was voted by her peers to win the ERC Ambassador Award, and was also a recipient of the Anne Craig Award for Scholarship, Leadership, and Service. But beyond the awards, Amber has won the hearts of many students and staff here at ERC. It is my pleasure to introduce the 2011 student speaker, Amber Radcliffe.
Welcome, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. Let's see. Proceeding in among a sea of black robes, dinner reservations with the family, 800 fellow graduates gearing up to toss their caps already. It's finally here, graduation day. We've come a long way from orientation, when the advice our orientation leaders packed into a version of Captain Planet went right over our heads, as we just wanted to make friends. Somehow we've made it here, to walk through tradition one last time together. But today is about more than all the symbols we wear. Because while today is a celebration, and most of what we do is scripted by tradition, it is for each of us a culmination of a unique set of experiences. Today means we are officially college graduates. We're supposed to have learned to be critical thinkers, better writers, skilled in our field, and prepared for work or further study. We're supposed to have made friends with all kinds of different people and had experiences that are only open to us while we're young. Ideally, we have gotten all of that out of our time here. But if that were the whole story, it wouldn't really matter what group of students I was standing in front of today. Those markers could be said of any group of graduating seniors. But we are more than just any group of seniors. We are Tritons. And the collection of stories of our last few years is just for our class. For those of us who entered as freshmen, there was Fire Week of 2007. When false rumors of Wharton College burning down raged around campus. In the 20th anniversary of ERC, we won the Unolympics and the Spirit Night crown. In 2008, it was the first election that most of us could vote in, and Pop Art Obama posters took over the school. In 2009, transfers moved on campus for the first time, and we welcomed the new life on North Campus, even though we missed the parking. Last year, disturbing racially charged events rocked the campus and then the whole state. This year, our attention was drawn outside our own school as we witnessed historic changes in North Africa and the Middle East. And later, we got to host the Clinton Global Initiative. And all throughout our years here, we've been part of a sweeping change in the culture of a college student, the smartphone. Procrastinating has taken new shape in the form of Angry Birds. But we are even more than just any group of Tritons. We are Eleanor Roosevelt College graduates. There is something about what we've gone through here together that sets us apart. And I think you know what I'm talking about. How when we got to our upper division courses, we were the ones asking analytical questions and who did not balk in the face of a 10-page paper. We, in and out of the classroom, we were leaders. And before I go on, I have to admit, the college system is the real reason I applied to UCSD. While I wish I could say it was for the noble reasons about our identity as ERC, My family knows I was drawn here because the colleges are like the houses in Harry Potter. We have common rooms, a great hall, and even Quidditch now. But in all seriousness, our college system has allowed us to have the same kind of pride in our unique identity as ERC as Harry has in Gryffindor. That identity as an ERC student is grounded in what we learned in MMW, and not just the camaraderie of taking the longest GE course series. In MMW, we learned all kinds of things, from anthropology to proper paper formatting, but above all else, our experience learning to be global citizens taught us that there is always more to the story. We spent course after course unpacking what we've been taught in history and considering what made it important. In our essays and tests, we were always hounded to look for significance, even for events in ancient civilizations we've never read about twice. About a third of us had the chance to study abroad and saw that there's so much more to learn by living in a culture rather than just reading about it. Others found this experience in internships or time volunteering. And after a certain point, I think that lesson of looking for the rest of the story was cemented in many of our minds as a subconscious filter for all of our experiences. And that idea is what makes me say that there is so much more to our stories. It would be impossible to sum up the experiences of 800 graduates, 800 dreams in a 5-minute speech. We've collectively gone through so much, but each of us has our own unique chapters. For me, there were highlights, like the shenanigans in the res halls, deep conversations when we were supposed to be studying, working with the dynamic people of ERC Res Life and Student Council, and finding my passion for travel while studying abroad in Beijing. And there were rough patches, like getting turned down for jobs, being away from my family during hard times, or not having any idea what to say to a friend in pain. I was inspired by those of you who thought big, slaved over your honors thesis, spent hours of your time giving back, or went above and beyond to create a sense of community here. I was pushed by the high expectations and encouragements of my parents, teachers, mentors, and friends. While we've had different challenges to face, we have all developed quite a bit from the days when we were square dancing at orientation. But the significance of this moment is that from here, our stories will be dispersed. From here, we will all go on to different places, careers, or even grad schools. But hopefully we can carry on the legacy of our college experience and never stop investigating. For if we are the kind of people who refuse to simply accept the script that history hands us, people will want to know more about our stories. And whenever our paths do cross again, we can share our new experiences while reminiscing on the good memories of the past and how back in our day, MMW lasted 6 quarters. I want to thank the Committee of Students and Staff for allowing me to speak today and sincerely say, congratulations, class of 2011.
Thank you, Amber. That was wonderful. You did your comparison to Harry Potter did leave me wondering, though, whether you thought I was more like Dumbledore or Dobby the house elf. I'm just not sure. So each year, the graduating seniors of Eleanor Roosevelt College select a favorite professor for an outstanding faculty award.